With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills.
Set to kick off.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Orchard Park. He's going to let out to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The lefty right to the air to start. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and inches. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
To Achane. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
20, TX.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line. Throwing right away is Allen. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Bills.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Allen to throw again. It's slant into the hands of Shakir. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Tungo Vailoa. They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's to Waddle again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphin first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
Tua, give it to Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain
from the 42-yard line. Here's second and 5. Tua. A short one there to Otten. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
That's Otten, open downfield. That pass play good for 22. First down, Miami.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the carry, it's Achane. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. The next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Get set. Ready, team. All right, fellas, listen up.
It's Otten in motion.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. But pressure too much, and he goes down. So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So, field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
56, 56. Alert! Five wide. Alert!
On first down, Allen. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was second and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Third and a yard.
Hey, tight. Half 85. We go.
From the gun, here is Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Run out of the gun with Cook. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
Brings up second and a yard.
A good spot here, second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And He'll have a Dolphins first down as he gets this one past the 30.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a give to Ajak. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Tua going to throw. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. It's a gain of 6. And the Dolphins first down.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll take this in back at the 16. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back. 81 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action. Tagovailoa. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That one intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. First down throw there is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Here's Tua now on second down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Bills take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. They were told a short gain to the 25. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down.
A gain of a yard brings up
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
25-yard
Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Stop. Ready? Go.
Now Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Look out.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. Looking underneath for Achane.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for. Getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Tua. That one out wide to Achane.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hey, tight. Hey, hold. Middle. Sunday. Alert!
They'll throw on first down with Allen. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. First and 10, and it's Allen. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
That's two catchers on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Allen. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Extra point try by Bass. His kick is good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead.
Dolphins 6. Wishnowski set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's open downfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That's caught left side by Otten. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Throwing again, it's Tua. He's got it at the 3.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
It's Otten in motion. Achane. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. Oh, a loose football. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job, because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
It's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, get set.
Tua now on 1st down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And some good blocking, bringing it a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
And the Dolphins 1st down. 1st and goal, Miami.
Here's Achane. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Go ahead. Big team, number one.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's going to be caught.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot.
He will do it himself. He's in. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Allen. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
Go ahead.
Here's a run. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Alec Ingold. Touchdown, Miami. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
At the 29-yard line.
And his great game continues. And all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Cook. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Once again, it's Cook. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
From the gun, Josh Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
21G.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Just really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Run with Cook, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Third down and 9.
Brings up third down and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down.
Middle.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. This is caught at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
34. Dolphins 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He's got a man, Westbrook-Akine. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Now, first down throw for Tua. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A run here with H.N. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
14 yards.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Tua. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Tua going to throw. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
It's now.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is caught. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
27. Jason Sanders has the kickoff.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Bills take over at 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Bills bringing on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's Otten. Open downfield. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
That's good.
A big one here in the fourth quarter. An even 40 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Bills are right back in this one.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Allen now on 2nd down. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Bills. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.